Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Gemini, April 3, 2023. Light conversation can work wonders today, whether or not it leads to concrete places. You enjoy coming to others' aid, particularly on a mental or knowledge level. You're in an exceptionally companionable mood with the moon in your solar house all day. Partnering up or gaining perspective through a different viewpoint can figure strongly. Later today, impatience can get in the way of smart assessments with a Venus-Mars aspect in play. Work and home life can feel as if they're competing against one another. You could feel driven to accomplish particular work or health goals, which can be behind the tension. Aim to make minor adjustments and resolve to manage your time more efficiently. You like cold, hard facts. Oftentimes, when it comes to the movement of the luminaries or the planets, we get stark transitions and situations that pop up tangibly. However, when it comes to more subtle cosmic effects, we often look to the asteroids. Ceres, an asteroid that is named after the Roman goddess of agriculture, has been retrograde in the heavens above and will now return to Virgo. This means you'll turn your attention to reflect upon how you approach self-care and self-love in your life and allow it to also be infused into your relationships. What will you put first in your life? Your personal and professional commitments are in question as the moon in Leo squares both the south node in your sign and the north node in Taurus. Both squares suggest tension since you may feel unhappy with shifting your commitments around given that you are such a loyal friend, family member, and colleague. But you do need to figure out what has to come first in your personal life and professional path without stressing about disappointing certain people if you need to focus on certain commitments at this time. Until the moon returns to your financial sector for its first visit since the dwarf planet Ceres returned to resume her deep dive into your financial needs and priorities, the focus is still on the income side of the financial fence. It is as a friendly aspect between Mars on the job and Saturn on the income front starts to separate that you will be starting to feel the drive and the resolve to take your power back on both fronts. Today's energy can make us feel lonely and depressed. Fear that we won't be able to accomplish what we need to accomplish grows when we are isolated. If you are in a financial position to hire a personal trainer even for a short time, you may benefit from the experience of sharing the burden of getting into better shape, if that's possible. It is through continuing to relate to others that we make it through the tunnel and come out on the other side, where the view is magnificent. Trust me. This day is the time to get work done. You're sure to notice how much sharper your mind is, and that organizational tasks don't strike fear into your heart. This is because this vibration brings out the best in this area, making it an excellent time to put your nose to the grindstone. Make yourself a to-do list and have at it. You'll feel tremendously satisfied at the end of the day for having done so. Just having the moon in your relationship sector as Mercury, the planet of communication, moves into his final 3 days in your communication sector is going to be an advantage for both. The moon can evoke the kind of emotional responses that are in need of a voice, and especially after clashing with Pluto in Aquarius yesterday, while Mercury is in need of something to give a voice to. It is Mercury's alignment with the dwarf planet Eris that gives you the confidence to take the extra step of pushing through communication barriers. When the moon returned to your relationship sector yesterday, its clash with Pluto for the first time since his return to Aquarius may have pushed some buttons. While this will have brought some familiar issues to the surface, Pluto not only brings a new way of looking at things, but as the moon forms a friendly aspect to the sun in your communication sector, there is a chance to give this a voice. Our eyes in the sky. Today's celestial alignment between the Leo moon and Venus brings with it a heightened desire for love, affection, and attention. It's natural to feel like we need more emotional sustenance than usual during this time. If we find that our current relationships are not meeting our needs, we should take the opportunity to reflect on whether they are enough for us. It's essential to prioritize our emotional well-being and take care of ourselves during this time. We can engage in activities that make us feel good, such as indulging in self-care, treating ourselves to something special, or spending time with people who uplift us. By taking care of ourselves, we can boost our mood and maintain emotional balance. This planetary alignment also brings about a sense of adventurousness and adaptability, making it an excellent time to try new things, develop new skills, and take on new challenges. Collaborating with others can also be beneficial, as we can share our expertise and learn from others. Those who value our enthusiasm will be eager to lend a hand, and our newfound energy will be inspiring to those around us. If we find that our current relationships are not providing us with the emotional sustenance we need, we should not be afraid to question our values and priorities. It's okay to make changes and adjustments to our relationships to align with our emotional needs. By doing so, we can create healthier, more fulfilling relationships that nurture us emotionally. In conclusion, the Leo moon aspecting Venus highlights the importance of love and affection in our lives. We should prioritize our emotional well-being, indulge in self-care, and reflect on what we need from our relationships. This is also an excellent time to take on new challenges, collaborate with others, and share our expertise with those around us. By doing so, we can maintain emotional balance, cultivate meaningful relationships, and live a more fulfilling life. Tomorrow, the moon's return to your income sector presents an excellent opportunity to focus on increasing your income. However, before delving into this aspect, it's crucial to give attention to the other side of the financial fence today. The positive aspect between Mars in your intuitive and imaginative chart and Saturn in your financial sector offers a new level of confidence, leading to a fresh perspective on your finances. While financial security is essential, it's equally important not to let caution turn into stinginess. It's possible to think practically and plan financially without denying yourself small pleasures. Rewarding yourself with little things can give you a much-needed mood boost. It's worth noting that there aren't any significant financial surprises on the horizon right now. Therefore, focusing on down-to-earth financial measures and well-planned strategies can be enough to keep your finances on track. In summary, today's positive aspect between Mars and Saturn encourages you to approach your finances with a new sense of confidence and a practical mindset. While financial security is essential, it's also okay to treat yourself to small rewards without denying yourself pleasures. By focusing on practical financial measures and planning, you can maintain financial stability and avoid any unpleasant surprises in the future.